At least 3 people arrested overnight during a chaotic protest outside the Portland ICE facility.
Bill Melugin was on the scene as it unfolded, and he joins us now from Oregon with the latest. Bill.
Ainsley, good morning to you. I can tell you things got pretty heated out here at the Portland ICE building last night. We witnessed a violent fistfight that left a man knocked out. We saw the burning of American flag, the macing of protesters, and multiple clashes with federal agents. We'll get right into the video and show you what we witnessed. Take a look. This was last night, one of those clashes. Federal agents bull rushing and arresting a protester who had stepped onto federal property despite repeated warnings. There was another protester taunting the agents on a megaphone, asking them what the feds were going to do about it if they walked on their property. Well, that guy found out. There was another video we had of agents chasing down and arresting a separate protester, though it's unclear what this woman was detained for. Now take a look at this. We also witnessed a violent fight. These two guys had been jawing at each other all night long. Then the fists started flying. The man in the white shirt was pro-ICE. The man in the black shirt, anti-ICE. He was the one who got laid out with a punch to the face. Minutes later, we saw him appear to collapse and go limp with some serious swelling to his face. Federal agents had to carry him inside their building for medical attention. But guys, there was no Portland police around to intervene during any of this. It's an issue the Portland ICE director told me has been an ongoing problem due to local politics. Take a listen.
There have been folks that have been assaulted right down here on the street, even across the street, and it takes Portland police a while to respond, or sometimes they don't respond at all.
In the meantime, anti-ICE protesters also set this American flag on fire before it was then ripped away by independent journalist Nick Shorter. He grabbed that flag with the flagpole, put the flames out, took the flag away, leading to him being cussed out by the protesters. More on him in a moment. But lastly, I want to show you this incident. We witnessed this female protester get maced in the face by a federal agent for unknown reasons. She had been yelling at agents, but we didn't see anything physical. Well, Portland police officers who watched from the sidelines then walked over after this and began collecting videos of the macing from witnesses who saw it. Officers on scene told us they are reviewing the incident for potential federal wrongdoing. And back out here live at the end of the night, the Portland Police Bureau says they sent in their rapid response team, but that was after almost all of the violence and tension had already finished. Portland police say they ended up arresting 3 people, one of which we can confirm is independent journalist Nick Shorter, the guy we just showed you pulling the burning American flag away. We don't know exactly what he was arrested for just yet. We're working on getting those details, but a night of tension out here in Portland, and the National Guard still has not arrived on scene yet, guys. We'll send it back to you.
So, Bill, 2 things. So the local cops aren't allowed to back the other men and women in blue there when there's violence, but they can investigate them. And number 2, they can go after a conservative journalist that's out there on the ground, but they can't go after the violent protesters?
So the ICE director here in Portland told us that's basically the case, that Portland police are largely restricted by the mayor and city council from responding to the area around this building. She said it's like there's a bubble around this building and that it gets frustrating for them inside to have to watch attacks and assaults right out here on the street in front of the building, which is Portland police jurisdiction. But police never show up and respond, and if there's no federal nexus, they can't do anything about it. And yes, Lawrence, to your point, the other night there was another independent reporter, Katie Davis-Court, who got smacked in the face by a girl wearing black bloc out here. She got hit in the face with a flagpole, and she's got a big black eye from it. She helped chase down the suspect who hit her. There was a Portland police liaison right there. The girl was never arrested, but then you have Nick Shorter, who was out here. Again, we don't know what happened. We didn't see what happened, but he got arrested, and he had just tweeted 2 nights ago that if he were to defend himself out here, he thinks Portland police would arrest him. So we're going to try to get in touch with him and figure out what happened, but there is a lot of frustration with the way Portland police handle things out here. I can tell you we were out here 3 nights in a row up until midnight, and they'll have a couple police liaisons watching everything from across the street, if anyone is here at all, but they don't get involved in anything. That fist fight we showed you, we all knew that was going to happen. I mean, these guys were jawing at each other for 30 minutes straight. You could feel the temperature going up, going up, going up. They were starting to shove each other. Then the fists started flying. The one guy looked like he was hurt pretty bad. We can report to you, though, he eventually walked out of the ICE building behind us. It was the feds who had to treat him. He walked out and joked. He was conscious. He walked by our cameras and joked with us. He goes, I almost made it to Friday, joking about the fact that he had lost that fight. So no police there to intervene during that fight whatsoever.
So, Bill, is this similar to Los Angeles when you were covering the riots in the streets with the ICE, and it was slow for the LAPD to actually get there? And we heard the police on that Sunday say, you know, it looked like it was getting out of control, so we brought in the cops. Is this similar to the situation, or is the Portland police even slower than the LAPD?
Way slower than LAPD. At least in LA, you have LAPD on scene watching everything, so if something does happen, they can jump in quickly. Here, like, it's rare to even see any Portland police officers. They'll have maybe two guys in white shirts standing on the corner, but they're not the real officers who can take enforcement. They're called the Portland Police Liaisons. They're the ones who are supposed to walk around and try to de-escalate things, but they didn't do any de-escalating with that fight. So in my opinion, with my experience covering LAPD and just being out here the last few nights, LAPD a whole lot quicker responding than Portland police.
Terrible. Just terrible. Great job out there, Bill.
Yeah, the girl that had the black eye, she was on Jesse's show the other night, and she said the liaison police, she kept saying, that's the girl that did this to me. That's the girl right there. And they couldn't do anything. And then, what was it, like 24 hours later, now they're looking for the girl. She was right there.
If you're a local cop out there that want to do your job and think this is disgraceful what they're asking you to do, you can go to ICE. Actually, you can go right there. It'll take you 2 weeks to do a refresher course, and you can be back on the street doing real cop work. But I think it's disgraceful. I think you should turn your badge and gun in. You shouldn't be doing a job if you can't arrest violent criminals, but then you want to investigate the cops out there that's doing their job? No way.
Does this reinforce what the president said? I'm sending in troops. We don't need you. We don't need your help. Obviously, you need his help because the cops can't do anything or choosing not to. And now the ICE, in order, have to protect themselves in order to do their job.
Is it just me? I mean, when you see someone standing on an American flag, burning it and standing on it, I know free speech, you're allowed to burn the flag. But all I can think about are our grandfathers who fought for this country. Or men
Not a good look.
No. It's just, why are you in this country if you don't stand for the flag? So many people have lost their lives for that right there.
Is Portland still part of the country? I mean, judging by the way they're acting, they don't want to be
What is this person doing,
here.
dressed like a bird?
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.